Hey, Quants, we're gonna try this again. I went through and played a session of this, and it turns out that I had some misconfigurations. And so we'll try again. So I'm running this on Linux right now, which is nice. I finally worked through some of those issues. Really, the main issue today when I was trying to get everything set up was the controller wasn't working, and so that turned out it was working fine and visible in Linux, but had to mess with some of the Steam settings to get it working. And so, just a note on the quality of the game. I think the quality of the game looks really good in Linux. However, I am running the cinematic. Cinematic settings versus the oh, that's 24 minutes. Oh, I'm gonna hit this up. So I'm running the cinematic settings. When I was running it in Windows last time, I was actually running the Epic settings, which I think is actually one level lower. I just played around with this. It was fine, but it turns out the OBS, I don't know how, it was on some cached screen version or something like that, and so it ended up like just while I was playing the game, we had a whole bunch of audio with just the character standing there, and so he was moving, which I don't even know how that all happened, but as weird as it was, I decided just to play another round. I didn't get that. I ultimately ended up getting a wipe on that game as well. And so, ooh, that guy's running there. And so the goal that I have is basically just to be able to get out, right? And so I tried that last time. I got to one of the areas. I had a little bit of loot because I wasn't really trying to loot stuff. I got to an area where I should have been able to get out, and I ended up getting not figuring out where the exit was for that. And so wasted a whole bunch of the loot that I had and didn't end up getting out. And so that's what the goal for this game is. So this area here is very close, but despite it being close, I'm not that concerned about that. What I'm concerned about is making sure that I can get out once I get topside. And so once I'm more comfortable doing that, then I'll feel more comfortable that I can go out and actually do some looting, get some material, and then get back to where I need to go before I need to before I just get stuck and end up getting wiped. And so let's see, this one's really close, so I'm hoping I can get up in here and just get out. And if I can do that, I might restart it, but let's just make sure it's not on the other side over here, which it is. I'm glad I did that. I have so much time, but I did this last time. So okay, so this is kind of the same thing that happened last time. So this time I just took like a simple amount of loot, and so they had an option that gives you just like a free loadout, and it's low level gear, but I'm low level anyway, so I don't really care about that. What I am trying to do now, and this is kind of what happened last time, I ended up at one of these bay areas, and I had no clue how to make this thing open. And so I had some decent loot. It wasn't anything crazy, but I couldn't figure out, there we go. I couldn't figure out how to get the elevator open. And so, all right, that's what I'm gonna do, because this is gonna be loud. So I'm gonna come over here, and I knew there was a setting over there, but I just couldn't find it last time. It's driving me crazy. And so the time ended up expiring. And then while the time expired, I didn't get any loot. So let me see here, so I just want to make sure that I can exit, and then I will probably just come out again. Now I'm expecting to see these doors open. It takes a long time, right? That lift is taking forever. But if I look at the map, I can see all these, like these other areas. Some of these, like, I noticed that you need this Raider hatch key. It's a hatch would be a great way to go, but you got to have that key, right? And I didn't have the key, so all right, now I can just run in here. I should be able to get out, and then I'll feel comfortable knowing that I kind of know how to get out again. And I might just go ahead and start another one right away. Return to Speranza. All right, we're shutting it. Also, I will say with the last one, I was watching that, and it just, I don't know if it's just these type of extraction type games. I've never really played them that much, but I'm not used to like running out of health and everything like that. And that's what ended up happening was, man, I just ran out of health. Not health, stamina. And I just felt like I couldn't run anywhere. Every time I tried to do something, just like capping out. And I was trying to keep an eye on it. I mean, I didn't do that bad, but just one of those things where I just need a little bit of more experience with these type of games, I guess, if I'm ever going to get good at them. And so, let's see here. So they're going to tell me to go to the workshop. I don't want, yeah, I know. They're going to tell me to build stuff, but I don't really want to do that. If I do anything, I want to try to build some more of these. I don't have enough stuff yet. So I'm going to just hop right back into it. If I can get over here, I'm going to do play, confirm. I'm going to do my free loadout, and I'm just going to ready up. And so the reason I'm doing the free loadout is because I don't want to take a bunch of my gear and just wipe out a bunch of my gear, because I want to try and save some stuff. I'm not that experienced on this game anyways, so I'm sure whatever, if there's any kind of skill-based thing, I'm going to be playing at a low level anyways. And that's fine. I just get a couple of reps going up, getting up. And then this time, since first couple times I played, even though I only recorded the previous time once, I figured out how to do some looting and all that. I felt like I had a decent amount of loot, and then I wiped. Last time, I got a little bit of loot while I was just trying to figure out how to get out, and I totally screwed that up. And so this time, I've successfully got up and out. And then now I feel like if I kind of put those together, it should be all right. Ping helps you plan your route and coordinate. Yep, right button. All right, so where are we at? So what? First thing I want to start off with is kind of figure out a trajectory of where to go. So that's kind of in the middle of everything. I like where this spot is here. It feels safe. And so let's ping over here.
Head home at the Red Lake balcony lift.
And then I'm gonna head over that way. Can I get out this side, or I gotta go out the other side? All right. I will say the last game I played, it's pretty long actually. The recording was like 20 minutes long, although part of it was waiting to get into the game. And so I was just kind of rambling while that was happening. But I ended up falling down the dam, because after the first area closed that I thought I was going to make it to, I ended up running to the next area, and it was so far around, like maybe if I had and I ended up getting attacked by a few of these arc things. Oh, is there something in it? Now we can reach and search. Let's get in. See if we can do some stuff here. Super loud as usual. And then we're gonna move it to the backpack. Move it to the backpack. Keep moving. We're doing a little bit of looting. I don't want to get too crazy with the looting, but I want to try and get some stuff. But this time we'll see if we can get some stuff and then actually get back in one piece. Anything? Nothing. Right? Nothing. Let's go up over here just off a little bit and see if I can see if there's anything in this one. This looks like we have some doors on here that I might be able to get some stuff out of, but guess not. How much for the 300 meters? Oh. Try to keep my... I heard it. I didn't see it. there. There's two of them. They're gonna stand right in the path, aren't they? Check my map here in a minute and see if I have to go around them. Or how far around I have to go. There is some, yeah, there we go. I was gonna say there is some like, oh, I didn't see a backpack. That's cool. Dang it. Move to the backpack. Move to the backpack. Just cut through here. Ooh. That didn't go. There's a guy right there. That guy's kind of, seems like he's trying to kind of be sneaky. Don't see him anymore. Minutes. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. Get over there. Let's take a real quick look at the map and see. Closing soon. It's on the other side of this thing. Doesn't look like I'm gonna make it there, does it? Ow. This guy gonna shoot me, but I don't care. I'm just gonna try and get out. Let's see if we can run away here.
Confirming your request. Just hang on a second. There. Elevator is on its way.
Kinda hiding. Well, I might actually get out of here with some extra loot. Breach and search. I don't think I want to do that right now. I feel like if I do that, I'm just going to end up getting capped, like right at the last minute. It's tempting. So tempting. All right, let's grab some stuff and then let's see.
Terminal online. Proceed to Speranza.
I don't know if that guy went. It looked like he was there. I wasn't sure if we were going to end up attacking each other. Well, that was the first successful mission, I guess. So, cool. Level 1, getting close. Level 2, that was all good. Alrighty, well, that was better than the last one where the recording was all screwed up anyways. So, I'm going to leave it there. Hope everyone has a good weekend. And we will catch you on the next one. Peace out, Quants.